Hello, I'm Matt Peterson with Quinn Global US, and today we're going to demonstrate our TensorGrip G67 spray adhesive for vinyl tile installation. So this can be used for luxury vinyl tile, composite vinyl tile plank, whatever type of vinyl tile. And the major difference between the way this is applied for vinyl tile and carpet tile is the heaviness of the spray. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the spray, and we're going to do a little bit heavier snowflake pattern than we would normally do with carpet tile. We want about 50 to 100% more adhesive on the surface than we get with carpet tile, because typically it's not as important for the vinyl tile to be able to be removed. So we want to be able to use plenty of adhesive. And one thing I'll point out here is we got a nice heavy snowflake sort of a pattern, and we say that we can install wet into the G67, and in most cases that would be the case. You want to make sure that if you're going to install your tiles into it when it's wet, that you have a porous substrate. So you want to have a wood or a concrete or something for the moisture out of the adhesive to go into. Otherwise, if you have a non-porous substrate such as steel, which is pretty unusual, or even this hardboard that we've got here, you want to be sure that it's pretty dry. So the good thing is this product dries very quickly. It's for a water-based. The way to test dry is to touch it with your fingertips. If it transfers to your fingers, it's not quite ready to dry yet, not quite ready to install. But probably where I started down here, we probably will be nearly ready to install. So this end here where it's a little lighter, basically 100% dry there. And so we're going to go ahead and start laying some tiles here. And that's our corner tile. You can see, even though it's not 100% dry, it's dry enough that it's holding the tile in place. And so we can go ahead and lay all of our tiles. And if for some reason you do lay the tile in the wrong spot, if you got a little off-centered, it's not a big deal. At this point you can still pull the tile back up, and if there's enough adhesive you don't have to respray, although I would recommend if the adhesive was a little light, or if you wanted to be absolutely certain, you could respray that. One thing that I've seen people do with some tile installers will do what they call a toss test, where they want to see if the tile will slide. And so we'll just do that real quick, and that slid a little bit, but it's acceptable from what I've seen. So now one thing I'd like to point out is that this is immediately ready for traffic. As soon as you've laid it, it's ready for light traffic, and within 10 to 15 minutes on these vinyl tiles, we're going to be ready for heavy traffic, so we could open up the space to be used for 100% traffic.